Hello everyone and welcome back to Aqua Plays Pixelmon. Alright, so this is going to be a... wow, already. Well, that ruins the surprise. This is going to be a special episode, as you can probably see from the title, and since I've already been talking about this for a while, this is going to be my 10,000 subscriber special. And yeah, I just hit 10,000 subscribers right before I recorded this. And yeah, hopefully I will be able to get this to you pretty soon. This is going to be a long video. I've been talking about this for the last couple episodes. This is going to be hopefully about an hour to 2 hours long. So yeah, you guys will see what I ended up with. I don't know how long this is going to be. It'll just depend on how long it takes me to get through all my stuff. So 2 episodes ago, I asked you guys to help me add some new Pokemon to my team and replace a couple of the old ones. And so you guys voted that you would like me to get rid of Dusk and Goddess Mew. So, kinda sucks. They are classics. I love them, and I will probably add them back to the team pretty soon. But that gives us room to add the 2 that you guys wanted me to add to the team, which are Aron and Ditto. Now, Ditto is a level 46, and looks pretty promising. It's just got transformed, just like Dittos do, but we will try him out and see how well he does. And I guess it's a she, so we'll see how she does. And then Aron, this is an enormous Aron, and that will mean it's going to be an enormous Aggron. So that's pretty awesome. I kind of want to see if I have any TMs that I can give to him. Trick Room, Pluck, Rain Dance, Reflect, Wild Charge, Sandstorm, Hail, Sandstorm, Telekinesis, Attract, Thief, Echoed Voice, and Allied Switch. I don't think any of those will really go with him, so I guess we will just level him up normally. But yeah, I just want to go over some of the stuff that's changed. Some of you may have noticed this Porygon, and that is going to have something to do with what we're going to be doing in this episode. So I have gone into the database and altered some things, and that means now Pokemon that aren't supposed to spawn naturally will now spawn. So Porygons will spawn. And they're actually kind of rare, but I've noticed that for some reason they spawn in every single biome, or at least most of them. So you can find them in like extreme hills, desert, ocean, plains. They're everywhere. I'm going to try to capture this one, so that's pretty awesome. Porygons are now enabled. And I also enabled all of the legendary Pokemon. So Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres will spawn. Moltres spawns in the plains. Articuno spawns in Ice Plains, and Zapdos spawns in Extreme Hills. I set all of those myself. I made Rayquaza spawn in Extreme Hills, and I also made MEWTWO spawn in Extreme Hills. So, yeah, I didn't really know exactly where I should make either of those 2 spawns. I just put them both in Extreme Hills. And I don't know if we will find any legendary Pokemon in this episode, but that is one of the goals. I would love to find a new legendary Pokemon sometime in this hour to 2 hour long extravaganza we're about to have. So it should be a lot of fun. And we've got Porygons around, all kinds of new stuff. And all of the new legendary Pokemon I set to 1 rarity, so they are as rare as Mew, so they're really rare. But I have seen them before, just messing around to make sure I had my spawning working correctly. So yeah, since there are so many legendaries now, we have like 6 legendaries, including Mew. There's a decent chance I could run across one, just because there are so many of them now. So, even though Zapdos, MEWTWO, and Rayquaza's rarities are all 1, since they all spawn in Extreme Hills, that gives me 3 times the chances to find one of them, so yeah. And also, I think I'm going to... this is just something I want to do myself. I think I'm going to get rid of Incendium for now, and I'm going to replace him with the Mudkip that I just caught in the last episode. And gotta keep all my Pokemon in the order I caught them, because that's just something I like to do. Wow, look how different our team is. Aqua's like my only old Pokemon I have on the team now. Pretty crazy. All kinds of new guys in here right now. I'm going to give the Macho Brace to Aeron. I'm going to give the power weight to Mudkip. Actually, let's reverse that. The power weight gives extra HP EVs, and the Macho Brace gives some other kinds of EVs. Don't remember exactly how that works. I think you just gain extra EVs with the Macho Brace. Or no, I put them back on the wrong ones again. Ah, and they keep dropping out of my inventory. Come back. Alright, cool. So yeah, this should be a really fun episode. I've stocked up on food and torches. I have stocked way up on Pokeballs. This took forever. I have all the Ultra Balls and Nest Balls we should need. I'm bringing a bed with me. I've got all my Pokeballs that I've collected. And yeah, I've got, in the last episode, I asked you guys to give me some Q&A questions that I could use in this episode. So I have about 40 questions written down with me. So as the episode progresses, I will just start reading through those when I feel it's necessary. So yeah, every once in a while, I will just sprinkle in some Q&A questions. So yeah, Enormous Aeron coming with us. Ditto. I should probably heal him up. And then Mudkip. Level 1. That's good. So with the Macho Brace, we should be able to train him up really well. He has ordinary size. Just has Tackle and Growl for now. Alright, so that should be fun. We get a clean slate with that Mudkip. And there are also a couple little secrets that I will be showing you throughout this episode. Some cool little stuff I set up for later. Wow. Another Porygon? Whoa. That's a green boss Porygon. And then another Porygon. Wow. Seriously guys, I don't know what the default rate for Porygons is set to. I didn't even touch it, but they seem pretty common, and yeah, this is crazy. A green boss Porygon right from the start. Let's, send out Mudkip and get him some good experience and switch into Aqua. There's another Porygon behind us. I might catch that one. Let's Aurora Beam this thing, level 67. Wow, Aurora Beam didn't do anything. I'm gonna Water Pulse, try to confuse it. Well, this is an awesome start. Boss Porygon right outside my door. Did not expect that. Mudkip grows to level 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, it learned Bide. Bide kind of sucks. Let's not learn that. Level 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Level 27. Ooh, and is that a Choice Scarf? Wow. Super Potion, Great Ball, and Ally Switch. Wow. And Mudkip already is level 27. And he's going to evolve. That's insane. Alright, let's watch this Mudkip evolve. Wow, 27 levels from one Pokemon? I mean, it was level 67, so that's a lot of experience. But wow. Marshtomp already. Oh yeah, and we caught it with the Love Ball. That's awesome. So yeah, wow. Marshtomp already. That is amazing. Wow, that's really awesome. And then I want to try to catch this Porygon. So let's go into Draconite. Alright, Porygon, let's do this. Let's hit it with a Blizzard and see what that does. Alright, pretty good damage. And now let's Thunder Wave it. Awesome. Let's set up a substitute in case it tries to use some worthless moves. And now, I'm going to throw Ultra Balls at this thing. Look at that. 267 Ultra Balls. I spent hours and hours setting up for this episode, so I really hope it turns out well, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It should be a really good time. Alright, Porygon. You're coming with me, whether you like it or not. Come on, Porygon. He's got no health. He's paralyzed. Hopefully this won't be too hard. I also have a couple ideas for a couple new Pixelmon Lab episodes that I'm going to record after this. So, all kinds of good stuff coming. And I'm going to record a new session of Pokemon Showdown later as well. Because my Tyranitar Sand team just ended. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that series. That was a lot of fun to make. That was one of my favorite teams I've done so far. Ooh, this one's going to be close. Come on, Porygon, just come with me. I don't think this thing's even broken the substitute yet. Alright, well this is as good a time as any to start some Q&A questions. So, before I do that though, I just want to plug my Twitter really quick. It's twitter.com/aquatic. I'm going to announce on there. It'll be too late by the time this is released, but I'm going, for next time, I'm going to announce on there before I start recording Pokemon Showdown. And so if any of you want the chance to meet up with me in there, I will announce what playlist I'm playing in. So yeah, there's a small chance that you guys could get matched up there with me. So for next time, be sure to follow me on Twitter and get a chance to play with me on there. I'd love to see some of you guys. And also, I will start recording PokeMMO pretty soon again. So if you'd like a chance to play with me on there, I will also be announcing when I'm playing that. So, and I'll just tell you guys what city I'm going to be in. And you guys can just hang out with me on Pokemon, or on PokeMMO. So, yeah, all kinds of cool stuff if you follow me on Twitter. Plus, it'll just let you know whenever I upload a new video. This Porygon is not going down easily. Good thing I have plenty of stuff to talk about, and plenty of Q&A questions for when this stuff happens. I might send in another Pokemon and attack it one more time and hurt it a little bit. We're getting so close. He's paralyzed like every single time though. I'm gonna put in Marshtomp. And Marshtomp got burnt. I guess use Tri-Attack or something. Let's tackle. Wow, that didn't do anything. Let's try a Water Gun. Oh, we killed it. Wow. After all that, we killed it. I'm gonna see if that one is still over here that was in the water before. It might have drowned or despawned. Oh well, they seem pretty common, so I'm sure I'll get another chance at it. I definitely want a Porygon by the time this episode ends. I would love it if they added Porygon 2 or Porygon Z into this mod at some point. I love the Porygon and Porygon evolutions. Those are so cool. That's why I turned them on. I'm not sure exactly why they are turned off by default, but had to get those guys in here. I love those guys. Alright, let's sleep. I still can't believe Marshtomp's level 28 already. It's gonna be a Swampert, like, before we know it. And you know, I haven't named a Pokemon myself in a really long time, so I kinda wanna name this Marshtomp myself. I think I might do that. But, let's just head out here for now. Gotta get looking for some legendaries. I'm gonna hang out in the extreme hills for a while right now and see if I can run across a Rayquaza, Mewtwo, or Zapdos. I've never seen any of those, so that would be a pretty interesting little encounter. Mewtwo's and Rayquazas spawn at level 70, so even if I find one, I don't know if the Pokemon I have with me will be able to handle it. It could get pretty bad, but hey, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. And I've never seen a legendary bird spawn naturally in this mod either, so yeah, that would be cool. I'm going to be looking all over the place for those. I plan on heading out to the Ice Plains later and looking for an Articuno and a Piplup. Maybe go to the plains and look around for Moltres. And yeah, just spend some good time in the extreme hills looking for any of those 3 other legendary Pokemon. Let's get this lair on. And who better than with Aeron? This thing's level 53. We'll go into Aqua. And 1 Hydro Pump might take this thing out. Yeah, it does. Nice. Aeron, gross level 19. Roar, it's better than Harden. 20. And Aqua gross level 63, so awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have some brand new Pokemon in our party. Later on, I might even come back and switch some of my Pokemon out and get some of the new ones if we catch anything cool. Also, Tricos spawn in jungles. I kind of want to look around here really quick. I want to get all the new starters. Every starter Pokemon's awesome. But, yeah, let's start going on some Q&A questions. So the first question is, if you could do one job for the rest of your life, what would that job be? So with this one, I don't know. I've always been kind of bad about knowing what job I wanted to do when I grew up, and yeah, I don't just have a dream job, really. It would be cool if I could do YouTube as a job for a little while. I don't expect that to be like a career. There are a lot of people on YouTube who do it as their career, but the way the internet works, honestly, I don't think this YouTube thing's gonna be around when I'm like 40 years old. So, yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do YouTube as a job for a few years. That would be fun, but long term, I'm not so sure. Maybe get into video editing or something with something more professional than YouTube. But, yeah, that's really all I've got on that. Come on, Tricos. I actually, it's kind of funny, when I was messing with the spawning, when I was trying to get the legendaries to spawn, I actually completely messed it up the first time I did it, and I had, Pincers, Scythers, and Mr. Mimes all spawning in Extreme Hills. I accidentally changed their IDs instead of the 3 legendary birds, so I was just messing around and seeing if my spawn stuff worked correctly. And I just had Mr. Mimes, Pincers, and Scythers spawning all over the place in my Extreme Hills. And none of them were spawning in the jungles, but fortunately I got that fixed. I know how to do all that stuff pretty proficiently now. Also, Chikorritas spawn in the forest, and Piplup spawn in Ice Plains, so I will definitely be checking those out later. Yeah, tons of stuff to do. I'm pretty excited about this episode. I've been preparing for it for a long time, doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes, and you guys will see some of that later. I've got some really cool stuff to show you later on in this episode. I guess I'm just gonna call this Pixelmon episode 76. That's what it should be. It's kind of a different episode. It's not really a normal Pixelmon episode, so I wasn't sure if I was gonna number it or just list it as my 10,000 subscriber special, but I think I will count it as an actual episode. Why not? What is this? This looks like more Extreme Hills. I don't ever go over here on this side of the jungle. I might explore over here a little bit. I want to find another Porygon. I let 3 of them get away. One of them was a boss, but yeah, what can you do? Can't catch bosses anymore. Okay, I saw a Scyther up there, and I thought it was in the Extreme Hills, and I was kind of worried for a second that I still had something messed up. But yeah, it spawned in the jungle, so it's all good. Let's head over this way. Yeah, I kind of just want to explore back here. I've never explored back here before. This is a cool little archway thing. It's not a very good way through it. Alright, let's do another Q&A question. The second question is, am I going to do a Let's Play of Super Mario 3D World? No I am not. I've heard that game's really good, but I don't have a Wii U, so nothing I can do about that, sorry. Maybe one day. I would like to... Looks like a pygmy Lunatone. Really don't care, though. I would like to one day get all the new consoles if I get enough money from this. Gotta kill that Charmander. It wouldn't be a good episode if I didn't kill any Charmander I saw. How should we do this one? Charmander. Someone left me a good suggestion for how to kill one of these. I forget what it was. I've been thinking maybe I could, like, put one in a hole and, like, drop gravel on it. Ooh, new Porygon. You stay right there, Porygon. As soon as I'm done with this Charmander, I'll head over. It's being all evasive, as they like to do. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trap this thing. It's running too much, and I don't want that Porygon to get away. How about Aqua just Hydro Pumps it? A level 63 Hydro Pump. Ah, we missed Hydro Pump and used Smoke Screen. There we go. Well, I imagine a level 63 Hydro Pump hurts a level 13 Charmander pretty badly. Or at least I would like to think so. Aha. Okay, Porygon. Let's do this. Second chance. Blizzard. Alright, he's in red health. Perfect. And let's Thunder Wave it. He's paralyzed. And let's substitute. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna throw Ultra Balls and read some more Q&A questions. How old am I? I am 20 years old. I will be turning 21 in February, so pretty young, right out of high school. This is my 3rd year out of high school. Wow, we might catch this one first try. Oh, wow. Caught that Porygon. 1 try. That is awesome. That other one gave us so many problems. Well, that's just awesome. We have a Porygon waiting back at our base. Very, very cool. Let's go... Let's get this ride on. Go Aeron. Going to Aqua. It'll be nice when this Aeron evolves into Lairon. We can start using it to actually battle. Level 22 Takedown. That's a good move. Let's get rid of... Headbutt is pretty similar, but not as good. Level 23. Nice. All our new Pokemon leveling up pretty quick already. I'm gonna use Ditto as soon as I get a chance as well. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna name Marshtomp. I'll have to think about a name for him. I haven't named a Pokemon in a really long time. I always let you guys name them. I used to name them myself, but it's been like... Wow, that didn't do much. Hopefully Water Gun will do more. Wow, he killed Godzilla. That's not good. Alright, time to get serious. Aurora Beam from Aqua. Can't live through that. Level 25 Iron Head. Wow. Awesome, awesome moves. I'm gonna get rid of Roar. That's a good move, like, competitively, but don't think I'm gonna use it too much in Pixelmon. So, Aeron all of a sudden has a really good moveset. So that's awesome. And, you know, I have a Choice Scarf. I forgot to give that to someone. I think that would be pretty good on Dragonair, Draco Knight. Yeah, he's got 2 really good offensive moves. He's actually pretty speedy for a Dragonair. 84 base speed isn't too bad. I'm curious how fast Feraligatr is, though. 63. Yeah, Feraligatrs aren't generally too fast. Neither are Vaporeons. Yeah, I think that'll be best on Draco Knight. And if I could find a legendary bird or something, then I could definitely get a nice little speedy special attacker. Put the Choice Scarf on them. For any of you that don't know, Choice Scarves make it so that you can only use 1 move unless you switch out. Like, if I use Blizzard, then I have to use Blizzard every single turn until I switch out. It's a pretty cool area. I like it. Never been back here. But yeah, you have to use 1 move, but it drastically improves your speed. The Choice Scarf does. And Choice Band has the same effect, but it will increase your physical attack a lot, and Choice Specs will increase your special attack. Very, very good items. I've been waiting to get a Choice item for a long time, and I finally got one, so awesome. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. Hopefully we will find a bunch of cool new things in this episode. Machop. All these little cannon fodder Pokemon trying to get in my way. You're a waste of time. I want a Mewtwo, Rayquaza, Trico, Chikorita, something awesome. Boss Pokemon. I keep finding, like, red and yellow boss Pokemon when I'm not recording, so I can't do anything with them. I don't like to kill those things off screen and get items from them, because that's kind of cheating. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. I really want to find a yellow or red boss sometime soon. But I will settle for any boss Pokemon. Green and blue boss Pokemon work just fine for me. Alright. Where to? Alright. Hello, Graveler. Let's, honestly, Aeron's probably about good enough to start fighting things. Maybe not these Rhydons quite yet, but as soon as he levels up a bit more, he will actually be pretty good against these things. Alright, this one's level 43. I need to start putting, Hammer Arm. That's funny. I was playing Pokemon Showdown earlier, testing out a new team, and some guy just swept me with a Mega Pinsir that was using Hammer Arm. I got messed up by that. That Rhydon tried the same thing. Lairon's over there. That's good. Let's head over that way. Those things are very good for leveling up. Those are the highest level thing you can find. There's a Metang over there. I want an enormous or pygmy Metang before... Oh, these are fighting each other. That sucks. I'm only going to be able to get experience from one of them. Unfortunate. But yeah, as soon as I get a pygmy or enormous Metang, I'm going to catch them. I think that's just an Onyx up there. I'm on guard around those things because they kind of look like Rayquazas from a distance, and I definitely don't want to miss a Rayquaza. It's kind of hard too. Those things are enormous. Wow, this is taking forever. Kill each other. What are you doing? Alright, Q&A time. What color hair do I have? My hair color is brown. Pretty generic. You guys done? Alright. Go Draco Knight this time. I need to get what just happened? Alright, let's try that again. I need to get Draco Knight more involved. I want to evolve him into a Dragonite in this episode. Wow, my timer says it's been 25 minutes already. Is that true? That's crazy. That's almost 2 normal episodes. This thing keeps, like, roaring me. I'm just gonna have to kill it with Aqua one shot. Draco Knight's not really getting a chance to do anything. Yeah, Hydro Pumps will take that right out. Level 28. I don't know what level Aeron evolves at, but I imagine it's somewhat soon. It's probably in the 30s, or it's probably low 40s at the highest. But yeah, let's keep going. But yeah, it's been 26 minutes already. That's pretty crazy. This episode's flying by. Yeah, I have a feeling this might turn out to be like 2-hour one or an hour and a half. It's gonna be a long one. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. I am having a good time. Alright, so Hitmonchan's, Gravelers. I'm gonna have to get out of the extreme hills pretty soon if I want to get everything done. Maybe not pretty soon, but within the next 20 minutes or so. Whoa! That's a Mewtwo! Whew. Wow. Like I said, I have these things on 1 rarity, so... I mean, there's kind of a 3 times chance of finding a legendary Pokemon out here because I have 3 legendaries that spawn in extreme hills, but... check that out. That is a Mewtwo. If I can catch this thing... Wow, I cannot believe I found a Mewtwo already. That's... Wow, this is a really special episode already. I'm glad some cool stuff's happening. If I can catch this, I'm heading straight home and adding this to the team. That is too cool. It looks like it could be a Pygmy as well, and that would be awesome. I lucked out and found an enormous Mew, so... if I could get a cool Mewtwo as well. It might just be small or something. I'm not too familiar with the Mewtwo size. Oh, it's level 80 even. I thought these were 70. This could be a problem. I don't know if I can catch this thing. That's the thing. I hope I can. Let's see if we can get a Thunder Wave off before it kills us. Got it. Mewtwo's paralyzed. Now let's substitute. Yeah, Mewtwo's paralyzed. Now let's just Blizzard it. That did nothing. Fortunately, in this mod, Paralyze hits you like every turn. I wonder if Dragon Rush will do more. It looks like it does a little more, but that has recoil damage. Or maybe it doesn't. Alright. Okay, hit us with a Psychic. Okay, not bad. We put decent damage on that. And we will always be faster because it's paralyzed. Let's Water Pulse it once. I don't want to confuse it. Whoa. No, it became confused and I critical hitted it. Uh-oh. Let's throw a Nest Ball. Please don't kill yourself, Mewtwo. Please. Oh, this would be such a mistake. I shouldn't have used Water Pulse. I should have used Aurora Beam. Oh, it hit itself in confusion and lived. Oh, I hit water pulse. Really? Seriously? Wow. Oh, that was such a mistake. Really? Oh. I hit water pulse instead of throwing another Pokeball at it. Oh, that was so bad. I can't believe I just killed a Mewtwo. Oh, that's so horrible. Ugh. So dumb. Well, that was a big mistake. Wow. Hopefully we can find another legendary Pokemon later. If I hang out in the extreme hills long enough, I may just find one. Wow. Seriously, I just killed a Mewtwo. Just killed a Mewtwo. That is so bad. Why was I using Water Pulse? That was so dumb. Can't believe I just did that. Ugh. Well then. Well, that was an exciting couple of minutes, but... really misplayed that. Really misplayed that. And I'll be honest, I might be kind of stupid this episode. I think that was purely because I got no sleep. It is, like, 12 a.m. right now. I literally didn't go to sleep last night. I got home from work and started preparing for this, and if I went to sleep, I probably wouldn't have had enough time to upload this. Well, to record it, edit it, and upload it all in the same day, and I would... Really? Wow. That doesn't make sense. Huh. Well, it looks like fortune's on our side today. In case any of you didn't see that, there's another Mewtwo down there. Ooh, in a dark little cave. How fitting. Well, everything's going our way in the 10,000 subscriber special. And yeah, I haven't really talked about the 10,000 subscriber thing so far in this episode. But yeah, like I was saying, if I do anything really stupid, I literally have been up all night. It's like 12 a.m. I think, and didn't get 1 second of sleep, so I was excited to make this and wanted to make sure it all got done. Where are you, Mewtwo? I can't let another one get away from me. I just saw you. You've got to be around here somewhere. Ugh. Come on, Mewtwo. Let's do this. Where'd you go? It's gotta be right here somewhere. I really hope it didn't despawn. That would be such a tease. Oh, come on. Mewtwo! Where are you? You were just here. I'm having serious problems with Pokemon despawning on me lately. I found a Chansey a couple episodes ago, and that despawned as well. I really hope this thing didn't despawn. What are the odds of finding 2 Mewtwo's this close together? I mean, I'm probably not gonna find another one. Come on, Mewtwo, where are you? Ugh, I'm having such bad luck with these things. I can't believe I even found 2. I think it might have despawned. That's really unfortunate. Unless I see it around here really quick. That is one thing that's kind of annoying about Pixelmon. Pokemon despawn really quickly. They spawn in and spawn out constantly, so you can kind of just be looking right at something and it will despawn in front of you sometimes. And I'm having that problem a lot lately. I'm gonna keep looking around here for a minute. But I want to sleep first, so I can see better. Come on, Mewtwo, don't do this to me. I think also Pokemon spawn in the extreme hills more easily than they spawn in like jungles, because there's so much wide open space. Like, Mew's mostly hard to find because you have to search for them in those cramped jungles, and not much can spawn there because there aren't very many grass blocks that are open. So yeah, legendary Pokemon kind of spawn out in the extreme hills pretty easily. Ugh, don't have time for this, Geodude. Don't have time for this. I cannot believe this thing got away. Despawn right in front of me. That's terrible. Ugh. Bad luck with the Mewtwo's. Bad luck. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. It wasn't this high up, so it's not up on top of there. Alright. I guess I'm gonna have to give up on this one. Ah. 2 Mewtwo's, and I couldn't catch either one. I completely failed on the first one. I think I'm more awake now, though. I was having a really dumb moment there, and I misclicked and hit Water Pulse out of habit. But the second one, that's just bad luck. Despawn right in front of our eyes. Ugh. Oh well, what can you do? I'll just have to keep searching. But yeah, since there are 6 legendary Pokemon on the world now, it's not terribly hard to find any of them. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a chance at redemption later. I already got 1 chance at redemption, and it's gone. I'll have to keep searching. But alright, that was a pretty big time waster. Need to get back to the Q&A questions. I've only gone through about like 4 or 5 out of my 40, so I'll keep going. If I worked at a circus, what job would I have? Pretty random question, but thank you. I tried to get pretty much all of the questions you guys asked in here. I wrote most of them down, and I've got them ready to go, so yeah, almost all of the questions that were left on the last episode I've got here, and I'll get through them all, so thank you to anyone that left any questions. But what job would I work at or what job would I do at a circus? Never really thought about that before, to be honest. Don't know that most people have. I guess I would be a juggler. That seems kind of fun. That'd be like a fun little skill to develop. I'm still like surveying the landscape for the Mewtwo in case it ran off somewhere. Yeah, I think I'd be a juggler. Sounds kind of fun. I don't really want to be like anything too weird. I don't want to like deal with vicious animals or anything. Don't want to walk tightropes. Not really my thing. Next question. When I was a kid, what activities did I do? Played some games. I was really into Pokemon when I was a kid. I, just started playing Pokemon games again when I started my channel up. I didn't play Pokemon games from when I was, like, 13 to, like, 19 or 20, I guess now. So, yeah, I played a lot of Pokemon games. I was a kid when the first generation came out. I played a lot of Red, Blue, and Yellow, and Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Alright, I'm just gonna have to leave this area. Mewtwo's gone. Need to give up. I'll go look for a Rayquaza or a Zapdos. There was no guarantee I was gonna be able to catch a Mewtwo, even if I fought it, but I still wanted the chance. I barely even got a chance to throw Pokeballs. So stupid. Alright. I just need to go replace that Mewtwo with other cool stuff. But yeah, I did that, and I always played a lot of sports. I played soccer pretty much my whole life up until I graduated high school a few years ago. And I was in track in junior high and high school. I was a sprinter. Never really enjoyed it. I just did it for something to do. Kind of hated it, really. Track was not my thing. And then I also, I did bowling in my last couple years of high school. That was pretty fun. Bowling is fun. I had a good time doing that. Don't really want to be in a swamp. Let's head back this way. Although, nah, I think Mudkip's the only new starter that spawns in swamps, and I already got one last episode. That was pretty lucky. I was not expecting that. I was just ending the episode, and a Mudkip just walked right up in my face. So, that was pretty awesome. But yeah, I just did a lot of sports, played some games, hung out with my friends, normal little kid stuff. And, am I a lover of other YouTubers? Or do I stick to myself? I don't know if you mean, do I love interacting with other YouTubers, or do I love watching other YouTubers? Because both are true. I try to interact with as many people as I can. I don't always have time for it. A lot of people ask me to do, like, collaborations and stuff. I'm not really into doing that right now because my computer sucks, and I want to save that for when I can make a really good series that I'm proud of. I should be getting a computer pretty soon here, I hope. Ooh, Protect. I'll take that instead of Mud Slap. Nice. Aeron just keeps getting better and better. Can't wait to see an enormous Aggron. That'll be really cool. Hopefully I can get that done in this episode. That would be stellar. Alright. I could use a new boss Pokemon or something. Or a new legendary Pokemon if any want to spawn. I'd be totally open for that. But yeah. Let's keep getting Aeron and Marshtomp leveled up. Ooh, I think that's a red boss Miltank in the background there. Pidgeotto, get away from me. Why is the screen all black? I can't let that Miltank despawn too. Where is it? Over there, I think. Come on, Miltank, be there. Come on, Miltank. I swear, I just saw a red boss Miltank. The chunks kind of reloaded right by me, so it might have despawned. Huh. I'm kind of having a bad luck last few minutes. I'm pretty sure there was a red boss Miltank in the background. It might have been over here. I don't think it was, though. I also might be crazy and there might not have been a red boss Miltank. But I'm pretty sure there was. Come on. Game, you owe me a Rayquaza by the end of this episode. I'm having some bad luck the last few minutes. Just let a boss Miltank... If that Pidgeotto didn't attack me, I would have easily gotten over to that Miltank. Ugh, what a waste of time. Yeah. This game definitely owes me a Rayquaza or a Zapdos or something by the end of this episode. All my cool things keep despawning right in front of me. Cyndaquil. I always get excited when I see Cyndaquils because I expect them to be rare and cool, but then I remember that I've already had one for a long time. Alright, Water Pulse. Yeah, it seems like when I get into battles, a lot of the time the chunks reload. So if I see something cool, I need to be careful not to let anything attack me. Because that probably despawns a lot of the stuff in the area, if not all of it. But yeah, I've still got some cool little secrets left in this episode, so stay tuned. Plenty of Q&A left to go, and yeah, some little cool celebration stuff I have planned for later. But yeah, I said earlier that I hadn't really talked about actually the milestone of getting 10,000 subscribers. I've kind of just been playing this episode out doing normal Pixelmon stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone. Hopefully a lot of you are still watching. I think this will be a really fun episode. But yeah, 10,000 subscribers, that's really crazy. Just, I was looking at it earlier, those 5 digits in the subscriber column. That's really cool and really awesome. It's great that so many people find the stuff I make entertaining. That's really what it's all about at the end of the day. I really like entertaining people, and I have a good time doing it. My video quality kind of bothers me, but I should be able to fix that eventually. It's a little too laggy for my tastes, and I can't run Minecraft at like optimum settings, so yeah, pretty soon here I should be getting a new computer and a new microphone and all that. I think my sound quality is pretty good, but I would always like to upgrade when I can. So yeah, that's really what it's all about. So thank you everyone who has subscribed. I'll be doing a more formal celebration of it later in this episode when I show you a cool thing that I built. But for now, I feel like I got ripped off by those first 2 MEWTWOs, so I'm kind of just like desperately running around the extreme hills trying to find another legendary. I won't be satisfied in this episode unless I catch a new legendary Pokemon. Any of them will do. Zapdos, Mewtwo, Rayquaza, whatever. Maybe if I find another Mewtwo, the 3rd time will be the charm. I would really love to find another one, though. When I was messing around before, it seemed like I would go in creative mode and just fly around and see if I could get a legendary to spawn to make sure my stuff was working correctly. And it was always Rayquazas before. Those seemed the most common. I hadn't seen a Mewtwo before. But this episode, they're just found 2 already. So hopefully we can find another one. Let's throw Aeron at this Rhydon, and let's see if Draconite can handle it. And I gave him a Choice Scarf, so he should be much faster. Yeah, froze him solid. I'm curious if this Choice Scarf actually limits my attacks. No. It let me use my other attacks still. That's awesome. So Aeron and Draconite both level up. Good stuff. Clefairy. I actually have 2 Moonstones back at the base that I got from a boss Pokemon a couple episodes ago. So, and I've got a Clefairy, so yeah, I think I have some Nidorans too. So I could get some Nidokings, Nidoqueens, Clefables. Clefable's really good now. That looks like an enormous Porygon, maybe. Yeah, I want to catch that. That looks pretty cool. Go Draconite. Let's Dragon Rush it once. Hopefully it won't die. And it dies. Just killed a probably enormous Porygon. Not too familiar with those yet, but I think that one might have been enormous. Metang. I don't think that's quite enormous. I'm still on the lookout for an enormous or pygmy Metang, because Metagrosses are awesome, and I want to get a cool size one. The sizes on Pixelmon are so addictive. I rarely even catch anything anymore unless it's a cool size, besides like legendaries obviously, and stuff that's really hard to get. This is a really big biome. I've never explored this part of the Extreme Hills before, and it's pretty endless. I like it. That also helps with spawning these legendary Pokemon, because I have large biomes turned on, so it gives me a very large area to get these things to spawn in. There's so many Pokemon spawning constantly that one rarity in an area like this really isn't that difficult to have spawn. It's still rare, but if you look long enough, you should find a legendary. On to the next Q&A question. Oh, I skipped that last one. Am I a lover of YouTubers, or do I stick to myself? I definitely love YouTube to interact with other people. That's a big reason why we all do it. I have several pretty cool people that I've met on here that I interact with in private conversations and stuff all the time. And I try to like reach out to people when I see like cool new channels and people that are just asking for advice. I do my best to reach out to those people and try to give them advice on what to do. I mean, I'm no expert myself, but I know how things work on YouTube a decent amount, so I try to help everyone out as much as I can. Like when people leave comments on my channel saying they're just starting out and they'd like advice or something, or they'd like, really? Alright, this one's mine. Let's get right over here. You're not getting away this time. 3 MEWTWOs. Alright, third time's the charm. It's time. Can't believe this. This one looks like it might be enormous. Could be wrong. Let's Thunder Wave it. I'm not taking any risks. I'm not even gonna send in Aqua, because last time... Oh. We just got hit hard by a future sight. I guess I have to send in Aqua. But last time we hit a critical hit Water Pulse, and we confused him, so that messed everything up. And then I was dumb and misclicked and hit him with another Water Pulse. So, yeah. He's already paralyzed. Okay, that's about as much as I feel comfortable doing. Let's go into Ditto. Oh. He took us right out. Let's go into Godzilla. I just want to hit him a little more. 1 crunch. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and he's paralyzed. Let's start throwing some Ultra Balls. Come on, Mewtwo. It's time. The last 2 got away from me. I cannot believe this. It's all Mewtwo's as well. It's never... I haven't seen one Rayquaza or Zapdos or anything. Premier Ball? Come on. I know you want to live in a Premier Ball. Those are nice. That's luxury. They're also as effective as Pokeballs, so it probably won't work. I really hope we can capture him before he kills all my Pokemon, because if he kills them all, his health is gonna get reset. This Nest Ball's not doing too bad. This is how I caught Mew. Unfortunately, they're not broken anymore, so they don't catch high-level Pokemon perfectly. Look how small that Mewtwo looks next to Feraligatr. This thing is such a monster. Oh, he used Recover? Really? Well, if we catch him, that's a good move to have on our side. It either isn't showing up. Oh. His other bar looks correct. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, we're gonna have to look over here to see what his actual health is at. He's in the yellow. Most of the time he's using Mist or getting paralyzed. So, yeah, we've got him low again. Feraligatr's holding his own, I'm surprised. He hasn't been hit by a real attack yet, but he's doing decent damage with Crunch. Crunch is a good move. And it's super effective against Mewtwo's. I want this Mewtwo so badly. I really hope we can catch him before all my Pokemon die. But he is definitely one of the hardest Pokemon to catch, if not the hardest, because he is the highest level that naturally spawns. Ugh. Godzilla's down. Come on, Mewtwo. These things are, like, impossible to catch in the regular Pokemon games, so it's no surprise that this one's giving me so many problems. Alright, next question. I kind of answered the last one, but I spent so much time on it, I've kind of got to just go on to the next question. But yeah, I do enjoy interacting with people on YouTube, and I love several YouTube channels, but I'll talk about those later, because I know there's another question that's kind of like that. Alright, he used Future Sight, so that's going to kill me this turn. Come on, Nest Balls, let's do this. What is my real name, and can I show my face? Alright, this is it. Only Aeron and Aqua left. Oh, I have Protect. Maybe if I spam that. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter, because I'm going to be throwing Pokeballs. So that won't work. My real name is Justin. I don't think I've said that before in any videos, so there you go. Justin. Alright, use Future Sight again. This is bad. Ugh, do not like this. Oh, there's a red boss Lunatone up there. Hopefully that'll stay there until after this fight. This is the closest we've gotten. Alright. Go Aqua. This thing is so hard to catch. None of these are really gonna work. I love you, Mewtwo. Look how far away he's running. Come back here. I love you, Mewtwo. If you get caught by my love ball, I will love you so much. Wow, this is actually getting really close. I'm surprised it did that much. So yeah, if he attacks us one more time, it's over. And can I show my face? I don't want to do that currently. For one, I don't have a webcam, and if I did get one, I would want to get a high quality one, so that's going to be a little while. And two, just don't want to really do that right now. Maybe in the future, like, maybe for like a 25,000 subscriber special, if I ever get that far, that might be something cool to do. I definitely want to do it in the future. I do want to show my face and interact with you guys more and just make it a more personal experience. But yeah, not right now. Definitely in my plans for the future. When did I start to like Pokemon? This is insane, Mewtwo. This is a serious fight. This is pretty crazy. He keeps trying to run away. This thing does not want to get caught. I would expect no less from a Mewtwo, though. I'm glad Aqua is hanging in there. I'm glad he's not attacking me. He used Recover. He's probably at like full health now, so... yeah, that kind of sucks. That makes it even harder to catch him. He is just breaking right out of all these. He probably is about up to full health now, yeah. It even updated up here, so yeah. That's not good. It would be nice if I could freeze him or something. He used Future Sight. Well, that's gonna be it. Yeah, Aqua's done. I do not want to let this thing get away, though. Let's, equip some Ultra Balls. I'm just gonna start throwing these things at him. Probably gonna have to forget about the boss Lunatone. Let's, throw that and see if we can sleep really quick and heal my Pokemon up while he's in the Pokeball. And then fight him again. Yeah, did it. Alright, Mewtwo, you're not going anywhere. Round 2. Go Draco Knight. It's annoying that he has Recover. That makes it much harder than it needs to be. Oh, wow, he killed him one shot. That's not good. Now we're gonna have to hope for a freeze. And even if we do freeze him, he can get out of it. He used Future Sight there, so Aqua might die. Alright, we took one. He keeps using Recover. That's really annoying. I'm gonna Water Pulse him. Hopefully we don't confuse him, but Water Pulse is a better move. Alright, Aurora Beam. Aurora Beam. I don't think I have anything that can put him to sleep. He keeps using Recover. What is your problem, Mewtwo? Hydro Pump him. And he used Future Sight again. I'm gonna switch out into Marshtomp and take this hit. There you go. Way to take that hit, Marshtomp. You're a team player. Aurora Beam? Alright. Well, he just straight up, like, Psychic that time. Let's transform into Mewtwo. Look at that, that's awesome. It's almost like having a Mewtwo. Why is that so big and stretched out? It's so weird. Let's Future Sight him. Alright, well this isn't going well. I'm just gonna start throwing Pokeballs. Can't really do much else. Alright, when did I start to like Pokemon? He's back up to full health now. When I was a little kid, I got, Pokemon Yellow, like, out of nowhere for Christmas with a, like, special edition Game Boy Color. It had Pikachu and, like, Togepi and I think, like, Jigglypuff on it or something. That was really awesome. I got really into that game and played it through like my whole childhood. Got me completely hooked on Pokemon. So, yeah, that was a good time. Alright, all my Pokemon are dead again, and it is not nighttime. Alright, I'm just gonna rapid fire throw Pokeballs at this thing and try to stay close so it doesn't get away. Oh, this is where my burned forest is. We made our way all the way back here. Okay, nest balls are doing absolutely nothing. I've used so many Pokeballs on this thing. Good thing I brought so many. I made tons. I wanted to make sure I didn't run out during this episode. If we can ever catch this thing, I'll head out into a different biome and try to catch some new starters. This thing is not cooperating. Wow, look how fast he's breaking out of these now. This isn't even doing a thing. The Pokeball's not even shaking like more than once. Ugh, this is a nightmare. He killed all my Pokemon so fast that time. I should have made some healers and brought them with me. Like, I wouldn't have been able to pick them up, but just for like a one-time use. Would have been nice. Ugh, this is bad. He doesn't even care about these Pokeballs. I kind of have to stall until night so I can get a better chance at him. These things are impossible. You pretty much need a Master Ball for these. I mean, I can't even come close. I'm gonna try a Great Ball. Just for no reason. Worked about as well as the other ones. I kind of wish Nest Balls were broken again, because that's the only way I'm ever gonna capture this thing. Come on, Nest Balls. But yeah, started liking Pokemon when I was a little kid. I was probably like 7 or 6 when it first came out. And Yellow was my first game, and I just played from there. I played all the way up until like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and then I never played Diamond or Pearl or any of the real games past then. Even now, I'm just playing like little fake Pokemon games like Pixelmon and Pokemon Showdown and all that, PokeMMO. But it's a good time. This is impossible. This is demoralizing. I can't just let a MEWTWO go, though. What am I supposed to do? I kind of just have to keep doing this, and either hope I get lucky, or just keep him distracted until it's nighttime. These aren't even coming close. Alright, so, what is my favorite Pokemon? I probably would have said Charizard before since I came back, but ever since I came back to YouTube, it's been Eevee, I think, and all of the Eeveelutions. I started out with Eevee on here. I really didn't have any connection to Eevee before. It wasn't one of my favorite Pokemon or anything. But I came back and picked Eevee for my starter and caught another one and trained up Dusk a while ago, and that's just been a great time. I think it's really cool. I made a Pixelmon lab on how to evolve Eevee into all the Eeveelutions. I made an Eeveelution team on Pokemon Showdown. That was one of my favorite Pokemon Showdown teams. That was tons of fun. You'd think after like 100 of these, it would get a little better. That's like the closest I've gotten since that last fight ended. Pokeball Shake 2 times. That's progress. Ugh. This is so impossible. I would expect no less from you, MEWTWO, but well, that red boss Lunatone, I'm sure, is long despawned by now. I want to, like, trap you. That's gonna be my new goal, so you can't get away. He's stuck in some blocks. Yeah, if I do this, then I can wait for night. Jumped away at the last second. If he would stay in the Pokeball longer, it'd be much easier to do this. Stay there. Every time he gets out, I need to throw another one immediately. And then we can trap him. Yeah, stay in this one area. He doesn't stay in for more than like 1 second, so it's kind of hard. I only have one more block of dirt as well. Mewtwo, you're just taunting me now. We are not ever gonna do this, are we? Maybe it was a good thing that first one despawned. Or that second one, I guess. So I didn't have to deal with all this. Keeps trying to run away, too. Just obey me, Mewtwo. Why do you want to be wild so much? What's so great about being out here? It looks like whenever he comes out of the Pokeball, he returns to the place he was before. So... yeah. I kind of burned through all my extra little Pokeballs that I didn't need, so that's cool, I guess. I really missed the broken nest balls. I caught Mew in one try. You can catch any Pokemon in one try with those old nest balls. They had to go and fix them and make Mewtwo's impossible to catch. Okay, it should be night pretty soon-ish. Where'd he go? Alright. Wow, he was in the Pokeball for like 5 seconds that time. New record. What is my favorite Pokemon? Got distracted. That was kind of close. Yeah, it's probably Eevee now. Didn't used to be, but I think it's Eevee and all the Eeveelutions. I think Scizor is the coolest looking Pokemon though. I don't ever really use him in anything, but I think the coolest Pokemon aesthetically is Scizor. And then, what is my favorite type of Pokemon? Never really thought about that. My favorite type is probably... it's probably like fire. Yeah. I think it's fire. I like burning stuff. And... Charizard's cool. Charizard was my childhood favorite. So yeah, probably fire type. I like all the fire starters for the most part. This really is impossible. I'm gonna have to weaken him. But he kills all my stuff so easily. There's no real good way to... Wish I had a Master Ball. That would be terrific. Alright, next question. Sorry this is taking so long. This is probably incredibly boring. If this goes on much longer, I might just cut away and see if I can eventually catch this. I'm gonna sleep really quick and then try one more time to paralyze him and catch him the normal way. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna cut away, and whether I catch him or not, I'll just cut back when it's over. I've used a lot of Pokeballs on this thing. Don't think I'm going to catch him with a Nest Ball. But Ultra Balls aren't really working any better. So the next question is, what is my favorite legendary Pokemon? It's definitely not Mewtwo, I'll tell you that. This thing is being so difficult. Ugh. These Pokeballs aren't doing a thing. My favorite legendary, it's probably Mew. I really like regular Mew. Walking on my bed while I sleep. Look how he taunts us. Okay, so Draconite, let's see if we can do this. Please don't Psychic. I accidentally used Dragon Rush. I need to Thunder Wave. That was a mistake. Ugh. Now I can't paralyze him. That's... Ugh. Should have slept yesterday. There's a small chance I can freeze, but I wouldn't count on that. Used Recover. Recover's so annoying, too. Ugh. And he got a critical hit on Aqua and took him out. This is not looking good. Wow, now he's just killing everything. Ugh. Iron Head's super effective. I did nothing. Ugh. Well, yeah, it looks like I'm probably just gonna have to follow this thing around until the next night. So yeah, I'm gonna cut away and see if I can eventually kill this, or not kill it, if I can eventually capture this thing. Because yeah, it's gonna be a while. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. I still have a lot of Pokeballs, but you guys are probably very bored of this, and I'm wasting tons of time that I could be doing other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna cut away here, and I will be back when I have some results, whether we catch him or not, so I will see you then. Oh, this is the closest I've ever been. Whoa! Got it! Yes! Whew! Just punched the table because I'm so excited. Wow. If you guys saw, I got MEWTWO down to red health with Draconite, and I had him paralyzed. It is so much easier if you get him paralyzed. I will confess, I was using /Pokeheal to heal my Pokemon, because, I mean, he was just wrecking my stuff. Like, look at all that. He was just knocking out my party, so I had to... It was a waste of time just waiting for the night every time. Ooh, this looks like an enormous Scyther, maybe. I don't really care, though. If they add Scizor, I will be excited. I'm not too far away from my home. I'm going to go home and get MEWTWO. Wow, that was an ordeal. Wow, that makes this episode all worth it, though. Whew, the 10,000 subscriber special is really a special episode. Found a green boss Porygon at the beginning. I found a red boss Miltank and a red boss Lunatone. I didn't get to fight them. The Lunatone was for a good reason, though. We had to get that MEWTWO. Whew, I'm so happy. I'm redeemed. 3 MEWTWOs. I cannot believe I found 3 MEWTWOs in this episode. That is really insane, and I don't even know how that happened. Whew. And that last one, that was the hardest thing I've ever done in Pixelmon before. Like, I must have used, like, over 100 Pokeballs, easy. Like, no question. That thing put up such a fight, but... Whew, Draconite handled it all by itself that last time. I Thunder Waved it first turn, and thankfully Thunder Wave makes it miss like half of its attacks. Whew, and Draconite just straight up knocked it down to red health. It never got to use Recover. And it only took like 5 Pokeballs that time. Whew, that is satisfying. And I'm gonna go home and pick that thing up. Got a MEWTWO. That is ridiculous. Cannot believe I caught a MEWTWO. Ugh, everything was worth it now. Whew, that's a relief. I was really scared I wasn't gonna be able to catch that thing for a long time there. That was just seeming impossible for so long. Whew. Did it. Alright, now we can get back to Q&A. I have a lot of questions to get through. Favorite Pokemon region? My favorite Pokemon region is... It's pretty stereotypical, but it is Kanto. That's the one I grew up with. That one has... I just like a lot of things about it. Like, it's got, like, Mew there, but it's kind of a secret, and there's no easy way to get Mew, so it's kind of all mysterious. And it's got my favorite legendary Pokemon all in it. It's got Mew, MEWTWO, Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. I think those are the best legendary Pokemon in my opinion. And yeah, it's just got all my favorite Pokemon in it. That's what I grew up with. I feel like Leaf Green and Fire Red were some of my... I think those are my favorite Pokemon games. I feel like if I played Heart Gold and Soul Silver, those would probably be my favorite, but... Yeah, Fire Red and Leaf Green were really good. I love that stuff. And... when did I start YouTube? I I started YouTube 2 Junes ago, so about a year and a half ago. Started in June in 2012. So, where am I at? Need to go this way, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I started YouTube in June 2012, and whoa, Pygmy Hitmonlee. That's kind of cool. I might throw a couple Pokeballs at that. Whoa, don't want to die. It's fighting a Rhydon already. It should win that. Or not. Okay. Let's have Draconite, see if he can kill this thing. Blizzard. It didn't one-shot it. Oh well. We're definitely faster with our Choice Scarf. Yeah, still got plenty of stuff to do in this episode. Need to get through the Q&A stuff, reveal my secret things that I built, and maybe use Ditto a little bit. I used him against Mewtwo to no avail. Evolve Marshtomp if I can. Yeah. And get a Dragonite. I've been leveling up Draconite for a long time. There's a Rhydon in our house. And another one right outside. But yeah, started YouTube June 2012. I uploaded till like September 2012 and then just quit because I didn't like how I was doing things. I was kind of focusing like way too much on views and stuff and just trying to do everything I could to be successful. And there's nothing wrong with that really, but it kind of just bothered me the way I was doing it. Oh, look at that. MEWTWO. Yes. Let's get rid of... I'm gonna get rid of Croconaw. If it was up to me, I think I'd get rid of... Ditto, but you guys voted for Ditto, so I'm gonna leave him on the team for at least this episode. That's so awesome. MEWTWO. Let's heal him up. But yeah, then I came back at about the start of June this year, coincidentally. That's just when I felt like coming back, and honestly, when I came back, I wasn't planning on doing Pixelmon or anything. It kind of just happened. I'm not even sure how I got the idea. But yeah, everything just started there, and it's been going really well. His growth is completely ordinary, but Confusion, Future Sight, Mist, and Recover, can't argue with those. And MEWTWO has some of the best base stats you're gonna find, especially in this mod. I mean, 227 speed, 252 special attacks, 260 HP, that's incredible. Whew, I feel accomplished. Got MEWTWO. Now we just need to evolve Draconite. Level 49, not a bad start. Alright, I'm gonna head out to the Ice Plains and see... maybe if I can find... I really doubt I can find Articuno. I've already been lucky enough finding 3 MEWTWOs in this episode. I can't even... the odds of that must be so bad. It took me so long to find Mew. It's really incredible. There's a regular Minecraft pig up there. Let's sleep really quick. But yeah, I want to see if I can find a Piplup. Those should be much easier. And I might stop by the forest. So Lunatone wants to fight. Nice. Yeah, I might stop by the forest and see if I can find a Trico or a Chikorita. Tricos are in the jungles, I believe. See if I can find a Chikorita, though. Apparently I found one a few episodes ago, but I just didn't look around enough for it. I thought I heard one behind me, but I thought I was just crazy. But yeah, people in the comments said there actually was one there, so... oh well. They're probably not too hard to find. I'm just gonna go back to the forest and see if I can find one. But I want to go to the Ice Plains first. Alright, let's burn through these Q&A questions. Never gonna get through them at this rate. When did I get my first subscriber? That's actually kind of a cool story. I used to play on this Minecraft server called Battlecraft. If you look through my very early videos, I have one video showing off my base and stuff from that server. And the first day I recorded a video, I recorded a Minecraft survival let's play. And that is still on my channel. That's the very first video. It's pretty terrible. My voice sounds pretty terrible, and yeah, it's just not great at all. Not that anything I'm doing now is especially great, but it's so much better than it used to be. Whenever I feel bad about how my videos are now, I just go back and look at those videos because they are so bad compared to what I can do now. But yeah, on the Battlecraft server, I posted on the forums that I was starting a Let's Play, and I wanted people there to give me some feedback, and a lot of people said it was really good. I don't know why they thought that, but I got like 10 subscribers that day, and that video got 100 views in the first day, so that's not bad for your first day on YouTube. Not bad at all. I was very excited with that. It was a good time. I kind of wish I had Aquafire so I could fly over there. Oh well. I need to bring Aquafire back at some point. He is a classic. But yeah, that's how I got my first subscribers. They all just kind of came at once. And then, do I have any tips for anyone starting a YouTube channel? Yeah, I have a few. Just make sure you actually want to do it. Don't go in with the preconceived notion that you're going to be able to make money doing this, or that you're going to be successful doing it. When you start out on YouTube, unless you get really lucky and like someone notices you, or you already know someone who does this, you're probably just going to have to grind for a long time. You're going to have to release video after video without really getting any attention. So yeah, just power through it. Just keep going. It's kind of rough when you first start out, to be honest. It's really hard nowadays to get noticed when you first start on YouTube. But just try to find a niche. Try to find something that no one else is doing. Like, for me, it was my Pixelmon Lab series. No one else was really doing Pixelmon tutorials, so it's kind of half luck and half just being clever enough to find something no one else was doing. So yeah, I found a little niche there, and those are by far my most successful videos, and that's how I get most of my subscribers. So yeah, just find something that no one else is doing. Find something that you can contribute to YouTube, that people will like to watch that they haven't seen before. Just find your niche, and then just keep doing it, and eventually good things will happen for you. And that's how I got most of my subscribers, really. Along with my Pixelmon Let's Play, and a few people come in here and there from, like, my Pokemon Showdown and Crystal Nuzlocke and stuff. I don't get too many subscribers from those, but I like to upload those for the subscribers that I already do have. A lot of people enjoy those, and I am thankful for that. And yeah, just make sure, like, you get some decent video and audio programs and some good editing programs. You can just start basic and use like Windows Movie Maker for editing. Don't try to do anything too complicated. Like, just make a clean, nice video. It doesn't have to be anything special. Don't go crazy with the editing. I kind of did that when I first started, and it doesn't do anything. My editing now is much more like, look at that. Porygon spawn in swamps. They spawn in every biome for some reason. But yeah, when you try to do too much with editing, it doesn't look good. Like, I'm doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to make the audio sound good and to make the video nice and clean. Just nice, clean editing. That's all you need to do. And then I would recommend Fraps for your video and Audacity for your audio. Those are two very good programs. You're not going to have any problems with those, but there are other alternatives. Some people use like Camtasia or things like that. This looks like it might be Snowy Hills or whatever it's called. I need to find Ice Plains. There should be one connected to this pretty close. But yeah, that's all I've got. Just find a niche, make sure you enjoy it, and just make sure you have decent programs. Because, like, if you have, free programs and they have like a watermark across the top of your videos, that just hurts the quality. That's not good for it. But yeah, that's it. On to the next question. What is my favorite childhood Pokemon? It was definitely Charizard. That's really stereotypical, but hey, I grew up with Generation 1, and Charizard was the first starter Pokemon I ever had. And I got him up to level 100 the first time I played a Pokemon game, so that's pretty awesome. That was a good time. Yeah, that's really all there is to that. Do I have any siblings? Yes, I have one younger brother, but that is it. And who did my YouTube banner and avatar, and will they do me one? He might actually. His YouTube username is MEWTWO. You can find him in my recommended channels on my channel page if you're actually interested in that. He might be willing to make you one. Just send him a request. Send him a inbox message and see what he says. I'm not sure. He's been doing some for some pretty bigger YouTubers lately, so I'm pretty happy for him. But yeah, MEWTWO, he does good work. Go check him out. There we go. Ice Plains. Cool. I think. As long as it continues over this way. The biome I'm looking for is really big, so I shouldn't have too many problems finding it. Yeah, this is the one. There's a Magnemite. I've let all of the boss Pokemon get away from me in this episode, except the Porygon, so it'd be cool if I could find another one. And I need to test out my Mewtwo. That'd be a good way to test him out. Can I do live streams is the next question. I actually can. I have the capability and I purchased XSplit, so I've got everything I need. I just need to wait until I get a new computer because this one can't handle it, so yeah, I've got everything figured out. I know how to do it, so yeah, hopefully at some point in the future I'll be able to get that going. As soon as I get a new computer, it should be fairly simple from there. I would love to do live streams all the time, so look out for those in the future. I think that would be a lot of fun, especially with things like PokeMMO. I think PokeMMO would be better for live streams. I think it would fit that format better because I can just tell you guys where I'm gonna be, and then you guys can interact with me like in real time, and we can battle each other and stuff. It'll be a good time. Yeah, so I'm looking for Piplup out here, and maybe, just maybe, an Articuno. Do not place these on snow. Why do I want to be a YouTuber? I kind of just always... I always have like a little spark in me that wants to do something creative and express myself to other people. I used to write a lot when I was a little kid. I used to write all the time. And I've had several other things like that as I've grown up. And yeah, when I was a teenager, I just really watched a lot of Let's Plays, watched a lot of people on YouTube. Yes, Piplup. Awesome. This episode might not be so bad. I hope you guys are enjoying it. There's a Jinx. Don't really care, though. Alright, level 5. All I can really do is paralyze it. So let's Thunder Wave. And let's just throw some nest balls at it now. Should catch it eventually. Wow, I burnt through all my little spare Pokeballs. That's kind of good. I've had those in my inventory forever. But yeah, my inspiration for YouTube was pretty much just watching other people and just having a desire to express myself to people. Like, it just made perfect sense. When I started watching other people doing this, I thought I could do it, so... And I thought I would really enjoy it, and I could be good at it, so... Yeah, I did it. And here I am, 10,000 subscribers, so... Thank you to all you guys. You make this possible, and I do it for you. If I didn't have people to interact with whenever I uploaded a video, I wouldn't be here. It's all, like, everything about this for me is just... I love getting you guys involved in all my Let's Plays, having you vote on things, and just get involved in all aspects of it. and I love reading all the comments every time I upload a video. I literally do read pretty much every comment that is left on my channel. So even if I don't reply to you, I can't reply to all of them. I seriously do get like hundreds of comments a day. It's kind of overwhelming, but I do at least read them all, and I really do take great pleasure in reading all the comments. It's a really rewarding experience for me. Wow, Aurora Beam did that much? Nice. Way to go, Aqua. I don't know how he's faster than me. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know when Marshtomp evolves. I assume it's like level 32-ish. But yeah, we've got a Piplup back at the base. So I kind of want to evolve... I want to evolve Marshtomp really quick. And then Aeron's going to have to be a project for another day. But maybe Dragonite. I'll see what I can do. I'm just going to run around here for a little while longer, kill some Piloswine, see if I can find a boss. And test out Mewtwo. There's a level 49 Piloswine, nice. I like how Marshtomp is in that love ball. That'll be cool. There you go, Mewtwo. Do that to someone else. You did that to me for like days in Minecraft. Takedown. Not bad. Let's get rid of Tackle for that. Good move from Marshtomp. He could use a better water attack, but that will kill him. Alright, go Mewtwo again. I like how he doesn't say Mewtwo or anything, he just grunts. He's just like, that's it. 32. Not bad. Whoa. Good thing this little bridge was there. I'm so dumb around ravines. I'll probably just evolve Marshtomp out here. Oh. Yeah. I'll just stay in the ice plains probably unless I come across a forest or something. And then I need to head over to the plains because that is where my secret surprise thing is. As soon as I make a little progress on evolving Marshtomp, where are all the good Pokemon? Ice Plains aren't the best for leveling up. All that's really out here is Piloswines. Pidgeotos aren't... 30 is like the maximum level you're going to find one at. There's a Porygon. Those are usually around level 30 as well. Oh. Whew, good thing I didn't fall down there. That's a deep hole. I have a feeling I'm about to fall to my death pretty soon. Ooh, level 44. I didn't know they could spawn at that high of a level. It's pretty good. Go Mewtwo. And let's confusion this thing. There you go, 1-hit KO. Level 33 for Marshtomp. So it's either going to evolve at level 34 or 36. So we are getting very close. Level 48 Piloswine. That'll help. Let's confusion. It's Mewtwo's only attack. Level 34 and 35. So yeah, apparently it's level 36 he evolves at. Alright, and what country do I live in? United States? What inspired me to make videos? I pretty much just talked about that, but a lot of it was just watching YouTubers. Like, I had a lot of guys that I watched. One that specifically inspired me to upload Minecraft was David RYT64. He's in my recommended channels as well. He was a big inspiration for me. I purchased Minecraft because of him. If any of you like just watching straight up Minecraft survival Let's Plays, and I know they're pretty old, like, everyone's pretty much sick of those, but the one he did was, like, the iconic one. He was one of the first people that did it, and he just, like, stumbles his way through the game and slowly learns about it, and there's something really just magical about that Let's Play. I can't describe it, but yeah, he's in my recommended channels, so go watch his Let's Play of Minecraft Survival. You'll see what I mean. It's a really special Let's Play. And that was one of the big things that inspired me to upload videos and get into Minecraft in general, really. And then, have I ever met a subscriber before? No, I haven't. I've interacted with a lot of them on YouTube, but obviously, like, no one's ever seen my face, so it's not like I'm gonna run into anyone on the street, and still, like, 10,000 people isn't enough for me to get recognized or anything, so I'm no, like, huge YouTuber, so if I did meet up with anyone, I would have to, like, set it up myself, and I don't know if anyone lives anywhere near me or anything, and I don't think I'm really interested in that right now. Maybe one day we could do some, like, event where I get together with a bunch of people. That might be fun. But yeah, it's all future stuff. I'm still working everything out. My channel, as it is right now, like, after I get a new computer, I'm going to be able to do so much more stuff. There are no good Pokemon out here. I'm going to be able to do so much stuff, though, like live streaming and playing, like, more intense games on my computer, and just, it's going to be great. My channel, I haven't even begun, guys. Like, there's so much stuff I want to do. I haven't even begun to do anything that I want to do with this channel. Alright, this Piloswine might level up Marshtomp. As long as he doesn't get killed by a Magnemite or whatever he's fighting. Alright. Mewtwo? Look how little experience Mewtwo has gained from these Pokemon. I'm just glad I have one. That's awesome. That is really cool. Next question. Have I ever, or will I do a draw my life? I can't draw at all. Like, I am the worst. Even this paper that I'm reading the questions off, my handwriting is the worst thing ever. I can't draw or write. Well, like, I can write things. I can't write well. My handwriting's bad. But yeah, maybe eventually. Not anytime soon. That might be cool, like somewhere way down the road for a different subscriber special or something. Who knows? How did I get into Pokemon and Minecraft? I've kind of already said those both. I got into Minecraft from watching that Minecraft Survival Let's Play that I was just talking about, and I got into Pokemon just by... I got the game for Christmas when I was a kid, and got Pokemon Yellow, and that's really where it started. And do I play any games besides the ones uploaded on my channel? Kind of rarely anymore. I have an Xbox 360. The last game I bought and played was Grand Theft Auto 5. I bought that along with everyone else on Earth. That's a very good game. Let's see if Draconite can do this. But yeah, I had fun playing that. I don't have any way to capture that. I would like to... Wow, you one-shotted it with that Dragon Rush? Nice. That's level 47. Alright. Marshtomp is evolving. It says Mudkip is evolving, but it's a Marshtomp now. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, very good game. But that's the only game besides the ones on my channel that I've played in a long time. I just play a very specific kind of game. Look at that. That's awesome. Swampert. Look at all the cool stuff we've gotten in this episode. I got a Piplup, a Porygon, a Mewtwo, Swampert. All kinds of awesome stuff. But I think that's probably good for, like, the free roaming part of this episode. I'm going to head over to my secret little area and show you the final thing. So this episode is about 2 hours, I think, so... Or it will be after this next part, so... Yeah, I will see you there. It'll be a couple minutes. Alright guys, here we are. The Plains biome. We have spent a lot of time here. So now, here's my secret surprise that I saved for the end of the episode. And after this, I might train up in the plains for a little while and just cover the last couple Q&A questions. I just have like 5 or 6 more. But yeah, check this out. And I am in creative mode because I needed to show you this effectively. Out of my way, Vulpix. This has been a long episode, though. I don't know if any of you guys are still with me. This is, like, ridiculously long. It's like a 2-hour video. But yeah, if any of you watched this far, tell me in the comments below. Say some random word like, Kangaskhan. Just say Kangaskhan in the comments if you watched this far. I would be really interested to know if anyone watched this entire thing. This is so long. I would really enjoy knowing that you guys did this. But yeah. This is... What did I just do to that? This is a big monument that I made to all you guys. And this will be on my world forever for you to look at whenever we come out here. So, this is 10,000 water blocks. And I want to give a shout out to my friend on here, Jody Lawrence, or his YouTube channel is called Jody Plays now. I'll link his channel in the description below, but just check out how many water blocks this is. This took forever to build. It doesn't look like it, but I had to place down each one of those source blocks myself, so it really was quite a project. But it was worth it. I had a good time. This was what I was building all night while I was... Press L shift to dismount. No thanks. But this was what I was building all night instead of sleeping. But yeah, Jody plays Minecraft as well. He plays the Dinosaurs mod and... Ooh, Chansey. Might have to go check that out really quick. I'm gonna fly really quick. Level 44 Chansey. I haven't seen one of these since I had one despawn on me, so this has been a good episode. All kinds of good stuff has happened. These things are awesome. I don't know how good this one's defense is, if it's getting hurt that badly by a Pokemon that's 8 levels lower than its takedown. But oh well. Come with me, Chansey. Don't make this take too long. But Jody plays Minecraft as well. He plays the Dinosaurs mod with Mo Creatures on, and he's got some other mods in there. He puts way more thought into his videos than I do. Like, he really does do a great job. He doesn't have enough subscribers for how much work he does. His channel really is pretty special, so I'll link his channel in the description, and yeah, go check him out. He's also in my recommended channels. Oh, messed up my boat. But yeah, you get the idea. Each one of these represents one of you guys. This is 10,000 blocks of water. So, like, I mean, water blocks aren't very big. Like, look at that. If each one of you is just one little block like that, it all combines into 10,000, and that's how many subscribers I have. This was his idea, so he's a smart guy. Go check him out. Yeah, that is insane. Thank you for the idea, Jody, and yeah, you probably won't be watching this because he doesn't even like Pokemon, but he's always full of good ideas. But yeah, I'm going to go handle the last couple Q&A questions and just run around the plains for a minute. I am tired. Like I said, I was up all night, been drinking Monster, and working on this. But yeah, I think this turned out pretty well. I'm glad I got a chance at redemption with my Mewtwo's. I messed up the first two pretty badly. I'm glad I got that third one. And he gave us a serious fight, so yeah. That was a nice little arc throughout the episode, me trying to get Mewtwo's. And then I went to the Ice Plains and got a Piplup and all that good stuff. Got a Chansey, a Porygon, a Mewtwo, and I think I got something else. I don't even remember at this point. It was a long, good episode, though. I got a choice scarf for my Draco Knight. Good stuff, good stuff. So the last couple questions are, what is my favorite starter ever? I'd say Charmander still. Charmander and Charizard are still one of my favorite Pokemon. And even though I kill them every time I see them on this mod, that's just all in good fun. I still really like Charmander. Do I hate Whitney's Miltank? Of course I do. I hate it a lot. As does everyone. And in Crystal Nuzlocke, I'm actually coming very close to that fight. I am in Goldenrod, so I will be fighting her all too soon. So we'll see what happens with that. I hope she doesn't kill all of my Pokemon and end my series. There's a Raichu. New Raichu model looks good. And can I meet my 10 biggest fans? I don't really like calling them fans. It sounds like I'm some show or something legitimate. Like I'm just some guy uploading videos. I'm very glad that people enjoy them and subscribe, but yeah, I don't see how that would be possible or how we would judge who my 10 like best subscribers are. That's pretty I'm so tired. I can't even think of words. It's pretty subjective. That's what I was going for. So yeah, one day I'd like to do a subscriber meetup and we can all just hang out and have a good time, but not gonna happen right now. No time soon. And what is my favorite food? Probably like pizza or chicken or something. I'm just lazy and I'm gonna fly over stuff now. Yeah, I'm not too original with my favorite stuff, honestly. Just simple stuff like that. What computer do I use? I forget which one it is specifically, but it's an Asus. It was good when I first got it, but it is getting old. It's like 3 or 4 years old now, and yeah, it's just beaten down. I need a new one very badly. Do I have any pets? No. I used to have a cat, but don't have any pets right now. Might get another cat eventually, but not right now. Ooh, Green Boss Flaffy. What a way to end this episode off. Level 85. Awesome. Let's see if we can send in Aeron. No, he killed him. Let's see if we can send in Draco Knight. Okay, now let's go to MEWTWO. That'll get Draco Knight a little extra experience. And MEWTWO is right on... Whoa. Is that all that did? Oh, no. Oh, wow. Well, this Flaffy's not messing around. Let's Blizzard. Wow. My attacks aren't doing anything. Aqua, it's all up to you, and he has the type advantage. Let's see if you can confuse it. Aqua, you are so good. Yeah, I think you just did this, Aqua. Just finish it off. Woo! Aqua, there you go. Heal Ball, Friend Ball, Rock Smash, not bad, and a Gold Hammer. Alright. So yeah, there's one more question left. What do I look like? I don't know, pretty normal, I guess. I'm pretty skinny and brown hair, like green eyes. Not much to it, I guess. There's a Mr. Mime. Yeah, it's just pretty normal. Got like a failure little goatee going on. But yeah, I think that is it, guys. I'm glad I found that boss Flaffy at the end. That was pretty cool. That was also the first boss Pokemon I ever found in Pixelmon, so yeah, it's been quite a journey, guys. My channel's just hopefully getting started, and hopefully we can keep reaching milestones like this in the future. I would love that. But yeah, honestly, sincerely, thank you. And if any of you watch this long, you're very diehard viewers. I applaud you for that. I would be very shocked to find that anyone watched this far. So remember to leave Kangaskhan somewhere in your comment, because I want to know if any of you really did watch this far. But yeah, guys, sincerely thank you, and yeah, here's hoping we can keep doing more stuff like this in the future. So yeah, I'm just getting started, guys. As soon as I get a new computer, the video quality will be better. I've got a couple surprises up my sleeve. And yeah, start doing live streams, start doing different, better games, start doing all kinds of new stuff. Pixelmon's not going anywhere, though. Pixelmon will always be a mainstay of the channel, at least for a long time. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you. This is my 10,000 subscriber special. And I will see you next time on Aqua Plays Pixelmon.